Welcome back and thank you for joining me for Twisted Movie Trivia Part 13. Today we're going to have some fun and test your knowledge of the films from the 1990s. In today's Twisted Challenge, there will be 20 questions. The first questions will have just one actor in each clue. The rest will have two actors in each. Remember, in these Twisted Challenges, you will need to know the actors who played the characters in the question. Then you'll need to figure out from the clue what movie that actor or those actors were in. And just as before, there is no time limit. So pause after each question. Take your time. Are you ready to see if you are a true movie maniac? Let's see how you do with the films of the 1990s. Good luck and have fun. Question 1. Bull Durham hunts buffalo and is accepted into a group of the Lakota Sioux in this epic 1990 Western. Answer: Kevin Costner, who is Bull Durham, stars in Dances with Wolves. Question 2. The Riddler 1995 can only give truthful answers in this 1997 comedy. Answer: Jim Carrey, who is the Riddler in Batman Forever, stars in Liar, Liar. Question 3. Sweeney Todd, 2007, can trim hedges into topiaries with his special appendages in this 1990 gothic romantic fantasy. Answer: Johnny Depp, who is Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, stars in Edward Scissorhands. Question 4. Conan the Barbarian, 1982, finds himself on Mars with mutants in this 1990 science fiction action film. Answer: Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is Conan the Barbarian, stars in Total Recall. Question 5. Howard Hughes, 2004, feels like he's king of the world in this 1997 romance blockbuster. Answer: Leonardo DiCaprio, who is Howard Hughes in The Aviator, stars in Titanic. Question 6. G.I. Jane doesn't wear much of a uniform as a nude nightclub dancer in this 1996 film. Answer: Demi Moore, who is G.I. Jane, stars in Striptease. Question 7. This runaway bride tries to run away from an abusive husband in the suspenseful 1991 drama. Answer: Julia Roberts, who is the runaway bride, stars in Sleeping with the Enemy. Question 8. This roadhouse bouncer spiritually bounces back from the dead to save his lover from the men responsible for his death in this 1990 supernatural romance film. Answer: Patrick Swayze, who was the bouncer in Roadhouse, stars in Ghost. Question 9. Happy Gilmore takes a swing at raising a 5-year-old boy in this 1999 comedy. Answer: Adam Sandler, who was Happy Gilmore, stars in Big Daddy. Question 10. Ichabod Crane is an oddball journalist who loses his head with the help of hallucinatory drugs in this 1998 black comedy. Answer: Johnny Depp, who is Ichabod Crane in Sleepy Hollow, stars in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Question 11. Dudley Do-Right rides into Egypt and unearths an ancient evil during an archaeological dig in this 1999 action thriller. Answer. Brendan Fraser, who is Dudley Do-Right, stars in The Mummy. And now get ready for the more challenging two-actor questions. Question 12. Nell doesn't have the words to describe her fear as Captain Bligh, 1984, guides her to find a crazed serial killer in this 1991 shocker. Answer. Jodie Foster, who was Nell, and Anthony Hopkins, who was Captain Bligh in The Bounty, star in Silence of the Lambs. Question 13. Rain Man casts a dark cloud over Garp, who wants to win back his children and reclaim his magical youthful spirit in this 1991 family fantasy. Answer. Dustin Hoffman, who was Rain Man, and Robin Williams, who was Garp in The World According to Garp, star in Hook. Question 14. Cousin Vinny undermines a gambling empire in Las Vegas run by Jimmy the Gent in this 1995 crime film. Answer. Joe Pesci, who is Vinny in My Cousin Vinny, and Robert De Niro, who is Jimmy the Gent in Goodfellas, star in Casino. Question 15. It's a strong union between Norma Ray and her castaway son as she teaches him about life and chocolate in this 1994 feel-good film. Answer. Sally Field, who is Norma Ray, and Tom Hanks, who is the castaway, star in Forrest Gump. Question 16. This Top Gun puts the bite on Benjamin Button and takes him under his wing in this 1994 horror film. Answer. Tom Cruise, who was the Top Gun, and Brad Pitt, who is Benjamin Button in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, star in Interview with a Vampire. Question 17. Miss Congeniality loses her cool as John Wick tries to prevent a bomb from exploding on a bus by keeping it above 50 miles per hour in this 1994 high-octane thriller. Answer. Sandra Bullock, who is Miss Congeniality, and Keanu Reeves, who is John Wick, star in Speed. Question 18. Willy Wonka 2005 winds up teaching Colonel Kurtz about the sweet things in life in this 1995 comedy drama. Answer. Johnny Depp, who is Willy Wonka in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Marlon Brando, who was Kurtz in Apocalypse Now, star in Don Juan DeMarco. Question 19. Rob Roy helps save the lives of Polish Jews in World War II from the evil Lord Voldemort in this 1993 historical drama. Answer. Liam Neeson, who was Rob Roy, and Ralph Fiennes, who is Lord Voldemort in Harry Potter, star in Schindler's List. And the last question. Question 20. Zorro 1998 and Breathless Mahoney make beautiful music together in this 1996 film opera about a legendary Latin First Lady. Answer. Antonio Banderas, who is Zorro in The Mask of Zorro, and Madonna, who is Breathless Mahoney and Dick Tracy, star in Vita. Thank you so much for joining me for Twisted Movie Trivia Part 13. I hope you had a lot of fun. Please let me know in the comments how you did. And also, I'd be so grateful if you subscribed and told all your friends. And remember, coming soon, Twisted Movie Trivia Part 14. Don't miss it. I'll see you then. Thank you.